For the everyday lowest prices on all grocery items, trust Low Cost Supermarket for the widest variety of quality products at low prices. Freshly picked fruits and vegetables, healthy products for your well-being, high quality meat cuts, and a warm and friendly service. Low Cost Supermarket, Southern Main Road, Cunupia.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome to Islam Choose Me, right here on the Islamic Broadcast Network, IBN Channel 8. You could also find us on Facebook and tegotv.com. We are also streaming on YouTube, but on YouTube you need to look for IBN Master. I'm your host, Brother M. Timas Sodwazi, the activist educator. And each week, we will share the powerful journeys of our brothers and sisters who have embraced Islam. Their stories of discovery, struggle, and transformation remind us of the truth that Allah guides whom He wills in ways that inspire and motivate us all. So today we have a very special guest. And before I officially introduce my guest, when I was here last week, on the 31st of May, I said, oh, what a May. Oh, what a May we had. May, the month of May ended in Trinidad and Tobago with a bang. That is why we had to say, Inshallah, if Allah wills, because nobody knew the following day, the 1st of June, Monday, the 1st of June, would have started with a bang, bang, bang. This whole week was just banging. We had the strike with the maxi taxi drivers, right? And then in smack in the middle of the week, we had a peace walk that didn't end up so peaceful, no? So if you thought the riot police, and I'm quoting from Dr. Austin Jack Warner, the riot police who came out for 100 women was bad, oh my God, we saw soldiers on the ground for children. Because that is what I saw. I saw a set of little boys. Listen, I sure they probably instead of reach 20, if there's 18, is plenty. I said, little boys. And I say, wow. And that moved me. Seeing those young boys coming out just jolted something in me. Because if you know, you know. Then now I start, hey, I is not no, we call them now, publicity farmer. Hey, I know farmer. I know publicity farmer, I know ganja farmer. You know, my wife just, we have little trees home, you know, mango. I'm afraid to say breadfruit because I can't bring no breadfruit for that breadfruit. But me no farmer. I do this work long time. And something jolted me when I saw those young boys. And then when I heard a sister speak, I said, okay, I need to talk to her. So we have her here. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Sister Linnell,
Yes,
how are you?
I'm okay, alhamdulillah.
Yeah. And they first time in IBN?
Yes, sir.
Well, welcome. You have to give a gift before you leave here.
All right.
Sadiq, I hope you are gift for the sister. Welcome to the studios of IBN.
Thank you.
Right?
Yes.
And well, Well, these days, people becoming stars like that in Trinidad.
Quick.
You understand? So, we saw you in the walk, right? And I want us to discuss that, but before we really get into the nitty-gritty of that walk, we have to discuss who Sister Lynelle is.
Okay.
You know, tell us a bit about you. You know, are you, where you call people from, who born in St. Paul? She's Sympolian?
Sympolian, yes, I am.
Serious?
Yes, I am.
Nobody really call you Sympolian?
Yeah, born and grew.
Born and bred?
Yeah.
100%?
100%. Ain't no come, me no come.
You ain't just come?
Nah.
So, all right, so that is interesting. So you're born and you grew up in St. Paul Street.
Yes, yes.
Tell us a bit about, share a bit about that background.
Well, I born and grew up in St. Paul Street, you know, born with my mother, my grandmother, my aunts, everybody, family orientated. And, you know, it was, St. Paul Street is so peaceful, loving people in the community, right? I'm a very loving person. You know, I'm a mother of 4.
Okay.
And a grandmother of 1.
Yeah.
Yes. My oldest, going to turn 28.
All the grannies getting younger and
This
younger.
month, 21. My son, I have a 14-year-old and a 9-year-old.
Oh, you spread them out nice, boy.
Yes.
You spread them out so you can enjoy yourself. You spread them out nice.
Yes. And I'm a very loving person. You know, down to the smallest child in the community, just call her to be Auntie Lynelle. Auntie Lynelle, you're good? Good day. You know, I'm a very respectful person. When it comes to children, elderlies, you know, I love to cook. You know, go, you know, I love my Islam. Right? That is who I am.
So okay, so just now, but now St. Paul Street, for people who might really not know the area, might just feel like the plannings behind Besson Street Police Station. But there's also, I forget, just like where Neverland used to live.
Rodney Street?
It is small, a small steps like.
Rose Hill.
Lodge
Place. Lodge Place?
Just before you come into St. Paul Street, then?
Lodge Place.
Like you call that Lodge Place? Yeah.
Place.
So all that you call all that St. Paul Street.
Yes.
And
Lodge
even in the back by the primary school
by Bethlehem School.
Bethlehem.
Yeah.
All
Rodney Street, all around
all that is St. Paul Street.
Yes.
I know you, hello, I'm from the area. Listen, I a tongue man.
Right.
You understand? Because my father, on my father's side, everybody from John Picton. And then too, I know, like, I used to work Soval, so the Pre-Simon Center.
Right.
I was the coordinator there for some years. Well, 1 or 2 years, not some years, well, 2 or 3 years. Just so much.
Right.
But I worked there also as an instructor. And we used to go to the field. There's a field in the back of the complex, grounds.
Yeah.
I played football. Had them trying playing basket. So
the big quarry.
Yes, in the quarry.
Yeah.
So all that too consider St. Paul Street.
Course,
It's not just the plannings or the high rising behind
the towers.
The tower. Well,
the towers.
Not just
But it's part I live. The towers.
So all right. So you're born and now you're staying St. Paul Street is a loving place.
Of course it is.
Now, for me, an outsider looking in,
right.
I always say there are 2 areas in East Port of Spain that tough. The Nelsons, that Nelson Street alone, not just one street, is a real tough street, and St. Paul. Because I have always seen St. Paul Street as, yes, it's part of East Port of Spain, but like it's this separate village in town.
Right.
You know? So why would an outsider think that about St. Paul Street?
Well, remember, everybody hearing, you know that St. Paul Street bad, and St. Paul Street this, and St. Paul Street that. Remember, I born and grew up around there, right? And, all right, like example, when I cook, anybody could come and get food by me. If me cook.
No, you give my invitation there.
Yeah, if me and cook, I could always call my aunts or call somebody and I sure I getting food.
Yeah.
Right? So if somebody who is not from the community, you remember the has Simple Street as a stigma, you know, they bad. It's how much shooting and me going there. Simple Street normal.
So now, recently, could be let me see, 2026. Like you say, 2025 or 2024, there was a program launched in Simple Street with the U.S. Embassy.
Yes, any complex.
Yeah. That was our project.
Okay, nice.
Now, hear the joke now. I could go anywhere in his photos.
I was there in the meeting with Mr. Small.
Yes.
Yeah, he make my manager at the football side. Mr. Small, yeah. My son is a big keeper.
So the night when we were prepared,
yeah,
I remember seeing you came the night to just organizing.
Yeah.
As I now saying that, yes.
Yeah.
Well, so is our organization, Roots Foundation.
Yes.
Yeah, we that was our project with the police club.
Right, yeah.
So
years, police club.
Yeah. So when I brought up that I could go anywhere.
Right.
And now I know I have a different perception of Simple Street probably to the public, but as I say, I know it's a tough place to live, right? They and the Nelsons. And when we went to the launch, obviously the ambassador come in.
Yeah.
So you know the place got locked down with police. But his reporters that, get me boy, they were well scared.
Yeah.
No, listen, I remember some reporters telling me, empty man, how are we coming out here?
Yeah.
I say, relax. I say, I'll take you all out. You sure? I say, yes. I say, go in my car, I'll drive you all out.
Yeah.
And I couldn't understand. Listen, they were really scared. And, you know, I said I couldn't understand that. I should be able to understand it because the same media who will report and say, this place have this problem, this place have that problem, you know?
Yeah.
So, you say you love Islam. Tell us about how you found Islam inside Simple Street.
Well, my husband, right, his name was Kelly.
Right.
And, you know, he was with Margera and them. And,
By the days.
Right. And, you know, he come and he got shots and stuff, end up dying and stuff, right? And since that, because my son is a born Muslim, because I was married to him. He was Muslim.
Okay.
And since that, you know, I just embrace Islam, you know, keep on my hijab, go to class. And, you know, that was a very, very, very good move that I make. Because Islam has had me very calm.
So all your children now practice?
No, just my son and my last daughter.
That the first boy?
Yeah.
And
No, he's not the first, he's the second.
second on the
Yeah.
last? Okay. That good.
Yeah.
So that tragic incident brought you
Closer to Islam.
And I say that is one of the best moves ever made
Yes.
for you as an individual.
Yes. I have an aunt and my mom. She has always said, do not take off that kimar. You was telling you, do not keep it on. I wanted to keep it on. If you get married, you ain't get married, you get divorced or whatever, do not take off that hijab. She has always told me that.
Because you see that.
You know, it's how people just say, you're looking beautiful. You know?
Well, blending with the background.
Yeah, you're looking beautiful. Keep on your hijab, don't take it off, nobody, you know, telling nothing. And yeah, so Islam, I'm a calm. You know, I love the religion. And, you know, I learn as I go forward.
Okay. And where you function?
I function at Jamaat Masjid.
Jama Masjid?
Yeah.
Like top of Queen Street?
Yes, Young the Bridge.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. All right. So, seeing you in that scenario on, that was Wednesday, that was the day before the holiday? Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah, the day before the holiday. Seeing that scenario, what would have motivated you all? Because I say it was led by the Peace Foundation.
Yes.
And where that organization originated from? That is.
Well, it's a community. It's all of us come together as a community at Simple Street.
So
and,
Simple.
We just formed the name, the Peace Organization.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what motivated you all to say, hey, let me do something?
Because enough is enough. Enough is enough. Everybody fed up. Everybody wants to live in love, you know, in unity, to unite. Look, I watched him yesterday after the peace walk. A youth man, a very young youth man, right, from a different area. Remember his peace from a different area. Yes, he haven't seen his grandmother. When I tell you yes, because remember at the time, they could not come over to St. Paul Street, right? And look yesterday, my paw was raised. And look yesterday, when his grandmother see him, the only thing the woman do is faint. Hug up, she happy. Everybody happy for the peace.
Now, you see what you're saying there? I posted something on my page in 2015. You know about CSP, Citizen Security Program?
Yes.
I used to work. So St. Paul Street was one of my communities.
Okay.
Right. So interestingly, I had all the communities like in East Port-au-Prince. I had Beetham, Sealots, St. Paul.
That's my.
That the whole of East Port-au-Prince, like Duncan, George, Nelson, Gonzales, St. Barb's, Belmont. That whole stretch was my community. That whole stretch, and I remember in 2015 we had a Love Peace walk where it was all the communities as far as Mova, and everybody came and we convened in Woodford Square.
Right.
I don't know if you remember that piece.
Yeah, I remember the peace walk.
Beetham Gardens won the largest group.
Right.
They are the largest group of young men. Now, you had to walk from a community. Well, in some areas, like coming from Mova, the police had provided transport now.
Right.
Right? Like I came with the Gonzales group. We had walked to the Savannah and we met the then acting commissioner of police, Stephen Williams, and he led us into Woodford. So he was in front, leading that group of young people, again, mostly children,
Right.
and mothers, and why I brought up that, I remember when I was in Woodford Square, some fellas on the Beetham telling me, it's years them and walk through the market. I got the market in Beetham.
Yeah.
Them saying years they didn't walk through there because they just couldn't come out.
Right.
In about 4, I come out years ago, I was doing some groundwork for an organization in Laventille. And I had some young men, young boys from the Beetham. They're in my car. So I say, here what's going on? We're going through Laventille. Okay. Don't come out the car. I was telling them, don't come out the car. Right? The first stop we made was Rock City.
Right.
Then when them fellas reach Rock City, they jump out. Jump out the car, go on the phone. Hey, watch now. We Rock City. Watch, and showing men proof that they in Rock City. I watching them, So I actually talking and things. I said, these young fellas are easy, no boy. Next stop, up by Despas, Pantent. I said, listen to me. Stay in the car.
Yeah.
You are telling only, stay in the car. I come out the car, I go and talk to them fellas. When I go back, can't find them. Linnell, I now listen to their gunshots. Because saying, when I hear the gunshots, I go, know where it is now.
Yeah.
Because I say, surely they did. Right? When I come back now, I said, I blow them out. I tell you, I'm blowing them out. Here, one of them tell me, yeah, brother Mtima, they used to go Eastern,
Right.
Eastern Boys. And he say, look where Eastern Boys is. He live in Beetham. But for he to go home, he going up Laventille. Look at the wrongs that boy making. Up by Despa Center, coming back down to John Picton, John, and going home. And he say, that is his route every day. He said, when you YouTube, you getting licks. You must say, all that wrongs he making. So he now jump out the car to get that kind of nostalgic feel of where he used to be when he was small.
Yeah.
Then I last stop by the tank. I don't tell him Seneca already, but I fed up.
Yeah.
When I reach, by the time I pulling up, in the back of the tank, then fellas jump out, climb up on top of the tank, right? Oh, I say, but you hope to kill all the wrong here. And the thing about it, hear what I'm saying. they didn't see their friends for years. One of the youth men, father live in Picton. He say he go by his father for years. When we leaving in the back of the tank, they dark now, dark, eh? Here what they telling me, I could go through by Dan Kelly and come out in Presque Lands. Now I remember that, to me like there was a road in the back there before, eh?
Yeah.
I said, that road still open up? Yeah, but empty might open. Well, you know, it's a damn dead end now. When I drive down in Dan Kelly, I see a dead end. When I stop now, them bolt out the car and I see them hugging up on people, fellas. I said, why will they say, nah, we wanted to see my friend. I said, but tell me that, don't tell me to drive there. And I just went through all of that to say, when I saw those little fellas on Wednesday, that walk was on Wednesday, and I saw those little fellas on them. I called my cousin, call her cousin from John.
Okay.
I called her the Thursday, the Corpus Christi one. I tell her call me.
Right.
She called me. I said, girl, what going on with that scene, boy? And you know what she telling me? She telling me, them little one, them just want to see their friends. They want to knock about. They want a lime. Because she telling me now, which is interesting, the leaders and them lock up.
Right, yeah, you lock up.
So it's a kind of like, all right, they ain't had a hole on them again. They want to go and meet their friends and lime and have fun.
Right.
So I think in hindsight, we missed our opportunity. You know, I don't know how we could have harnessed that on Wednesday. You know, whether the police are right, make a box them in and walk with them, you know.
Yeah.
But probably put police on top the plannings in case any shoot on the gun, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know, but I feel the again, I do have all the security stats and the information and the intel and the this and the that, but I just understand the ground.
Yeah.
And I know we lose an opportunity with probably about 100 little boys.
Yeah, it was, they
You
come
know,
out yesterday.
to really be a part of something. So walk us through a bit about, because I have a video to show the video in the second half, but walk us through a bit about that whole process as to, because that was just a VAPS.
No.
So walk us through how that came about and what you all hope to achieve from that.
Well, you know, as I tell you before, you know, everybody was just fed up with the violence and, you know, the unnecessary killing that was going on. And, you know, we decided to have a peaceful walk, a peace walk. And on Wednesday, right, we were supposed to gather by the MP office, which is Kit Scotland office.
That is
3 o'clock.
on the
Wrong the bridge.
Piccadilly, yeah.
Right, wrong Piccadilly Street. And on approaching the walk, we seeing police, we seeing soldiers. We want to know what's going on. Like if we running into something because it's a normal peace walk.
Yeah.
And you know, when I end up talking to a reporter, she was like, she said that the officer said that you know, if anybody come to the peace walk, they could hold them for 90 days.
Yeah.
Right? And I was like, I said, for a peace walk? I said, no, man. I said, but for something better, for betterment, you know, in the different communities. So I was like, I said, okay. Then after I ended up talking to an officer, right? And he was giving me the rundown how to go about, you know, to get the permission.
Because you all didn't do that?
We didn't do any letter. You know, he said to do a letter, and within 48 hours, we're going to get the approval.
Yeah.
Right? So I even told him, I said, so what about, like, if we could go in the towers, Clifton Street Towers, because there's a hole, there's an inside.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be in the government road.
Yeah.
Right? Because what he's saying is, they're still under SOE.
Yeah, that might still be,
right?
that might, like,
right.
assembling, that might be a problem.
Right, and he said, no problem.
Yeah.
Right? So that is when the guys and them start to come on the greens, right? And the police and them was running them back.
Yeah, I saw that, and they was going
Right?
through by the
They was
lodge.
running back, right? They was
Yeah.
running them back.
Yeah.
You know, go from here, wherever, and stuff like that. Even 3 people get hold during yesterday and
well,
Wednesday.
yeah, I saw a girl got held
girl and
on,
2 fellas get
on
hold.
Queen Street.
Yeah, on
But she was
Duncan
saying
Street.
she was looking for her sister.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So,
Right?
no. All right. So, okay, so you all didn't go through. All right, but question. That was just this organized in St. Paul Street.
Yeah.
How it reached to the other? Because I heard like Nelson Street came across. How it
Right.
reached to those?
Okay.
Because that's interesting with how
Well,
Nelson Street came across, eh?
As you said before, all the bosses lock up, right?
Yeah.
So the bosses and them come together, and they come together and say, hey, enough is enough, right? Time for this peace, time for this war, this chopping is done, right? And when my god brother, he called me and he said, Linnell, the bosses and them, they say, enough is enough. They want our peace walk. And that's how we end up doing the flyer, and it's sent out to social media to
So-
form the peace walk.
So that would have come. So the other areas would have gotten that instructions
Yeah,
from.
but remember it's social media, so
Yeah.
everybody having that,
Yeah.
and everybody was happy.
Now listen, and this is not. And for those who listen and viewing, because people don't understand the dynamics, eh?
Right.
Right? And somebody could be watching the show and saying, kill all of them, you
Yeah.
know? And it's a pity people have that type of thought, But, and this is not to put a damper on what you're all doing, because we have to decide next steps, eh?
Right.
And it may not be able to be decided here,
Yeah.
because I am not part of that movement, right? But what I'm saying here now, this is not the first attempt,
No, it's not.
and you know that too,
Yeah.
right? And in us discussing, and not, I've been wrong,
Right.
right? And one of the largest work we had organized was in 2002, and you know about that one,
Yes.
where we started in St. Barb's gas station with our prayer,
Yeah.
came down Picton, around, went up Lamati Road and ended in Sugram Trace. And that was actually how the other communities found out, because people that see things happening and don't know behind the scenes.
Right.
Linnell, them days, Mark and them was around.
Right.
And you know how hot Lavantil was,
Yep.
right? Number one, them fellas nocturnal. So we had to go to them fellas all 2 o'clock in the morning, because during the day, they sleeping,
Yeah.
the night does come out. You know that too. That is the life of them fellas and them.
Yeah.
So we had to be on the block all kind of midnight, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, talking to the leaders self, eh?
Yeah.
And letting them know here what going on. Because that was Rodney Stowe, Carlton, Junior, Neptune, and myself.
Right.
3 of us organized that work. And we had to go to these fellas and them and let them know, hey, this is what we want to do. And not to get permission,
Yeah.
but to get support. And we got that support. And if you could remember that 2002 walk, the fellas from St. Barb's, the furthest they could have reached was in the basketball court. Because they couldn't reach down by Sudan and them.
Right.
Which is, you know how close that
Yeah, that
distance?
close. Yeah, it is.
You could stay in the basketball court and see
Yeah, it close.
by Sudan and them is eyesight, but they couldn't reach down there.
Right.
So here what they told us, boy, we will come and do the opening prayer. And all of them came down that hill, did the opening prayer, and they went back up. We started a walk with the truck and thing. We had a big music truck.
Yes.
Everybody stood on them, and you don't know Sudan here, and that is the village council street opposite. The one where the one that opposite where Sudan and them is. I forget. I want to call people name. Well, I don't call Sudan name, but I forget about them name. But two of them was at loggerhead.
Right.
So they couldn't have come out, right? And then we move from there to by Despers. We meet at Despers group. They couldn't go down Picton, run by Dan Kelly. So them turned back. And that's how we did that work in piecemeal until we back wrong. So on just to take a short break, right? When you come back, we're going to look at the video,
Okay.
right? And then I really want us to discuss like next steps
Okay.
and see what support you all could get from persons probably like myself and others who had experience in engaging with the authorities to get that type of permission and that type of support for an endeavor like this.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
So viewers, take a short break and come back, inshallah.
Enjoy Nice's family of fine foods, including our Jamaican-style patties. This complements Nice's range of premium chicken burger patties, lamb patties, beef hot dog, and our smoked beef and lamb sausages. Also, you can try Nice's halal gummy bears, available at leading supermarkets and at Nice's wholesale outlet. You can also shop for grocery and household items. Nice brand products, 23 Beocle Road, Conopia. Telephone 665-3078 or 665-3079. Nicer is nicer.
Fruitopia, the drink that rocks your lunchtime. Fruitopia, Fruitopia, it's a drink that's hype. The citrus punch, fruit punch tastes nice. Guava, pineapple, that give me a vibe. We no want nothing less compared to the rest. Fruitopia the best. Punch any test when it comes to the test. Perfect thing for my lunch. Flavors pack a punch. Fruitopia, Fruitopia, it's a drink that's hype. The citrus punch, fruit punch tastes nice. Fruitopia, the drink that rocks your lunchtime.
Try our new passion fruit flavor today. Taste the passion.
Construction Services and Supplies Limited has built a reputation over the years on reliability, honesty, and pride, with a qualified and experienced workforce to oversee all projects, commercial, industrial, and institutional. We deliver the highest quality designs, build and remodel equipped for the pulse of construction needs. Construction Services and Supplies Limited, 1324 Southern Main Road in Rapo, 648-8882. That number again, 648-8882. Construction Services and Supplies Limited. We are proud to partner with you.
Welcome back, viewers, to Islam Chose Me right here on IBN Channel 8. I said you can find us on Facebook, tegotv.com, and IBN Master. I'm here with our sister, Linnell,
Yes.
who has become an overnight celebrity. What you doing? I like, after this is real personalities, you know.
Very good.
My goodness. So, Linnell, let's go to, well, I have a short video to show, and I want you to explain to me what happening in that video there. What,
Okay.
like when, right, so So what was going on here? Because there's on
Alright.
Queen Street here by the by the mosque
when,
here.
when the officers and them did run us from around the bridge, we end up walking down to Duncan Street, right?
Okay.
And as you can see, one set of officers
Yeah,
by the
you
corner,
see- yeah, I
right?
see them behind there.
And they tell us to go from here.
Yeah, look you there.
Yeah, you know, they tell us to move from here. And we end up walking back.
Wait now, Dinah Zoe there?
That is Zoe, yes.
But there's,
Yes. Yes.
what's Zoe doing there?
I mean, so you representing, I mean,
All that Zoe,
yeah,
Muti X.
it's at Swappy. Swappy was there, you see me in the video?
In the same video, too?
Yeah, Swappy was right there.
I didn't notice Swappy.
Yeah.
But somebody called me from is Grenada, boy. Actually in Grenada. He said, empty boy, you see what going on down there? So I wasn't sure what he was talking about. I said, no, we're talking about, boy, the man dropped a set of videos in my phone. And that was one of the videos he dropped.
Okay.
He said he coming in tomorrow. Well, I think he came in. He said coming in, boy. Sometime this week or next week he coming in.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, so as I say, somebody coming from Grenada, this went all about the place, eh?
All
This went all over.
Yeah.
So you all moved from the Greens.
Yes.
Oh, there was naughty, but we went across.
And we went across Duncan Street.
But
We walk around. Because I remember it's a piss walk, right?
no, but what I'm saying, I saw a video where there are a lot of soldiers at the top of Piccadilly.
Right.
How you all pass them?
Well, remember when they run them from by Piccadilly, right?
Where they went?
We come down Duncan Street.
So you
We come down by the side by the mosque.
Oh, because I
On
know
Queen
they
Street?
But I know they could not pass
Right.
there.
We come down by Queen Street
Right,
to Duncan Street. Then after a whole set was by Duncan Street.
Right, so they came across.
Right. Yeah.
Because I wanted how come all they could, because I saw the soldiers in the video, I said, nobody could pass there again.
Yeah.
So they backtrack,
Yes.
went back. Now, all right, so listen, what next? No, and I jump in early because I want us to get some time to really ventilate, you know, because as I said, we know this is not the first move like this.
Yeah.
Right? And I want to hear from you what next, like what next for you all in terms of this movement. What, in terms of saying what next, what do you want as a mother? Well, as a young granny, you understand? as a mother,
Yeah.
what do you want as a mother? Because you have boys, right? You're from St. Paul. You saw what happened yesterday, right? I'm not getting confused with the Wednesday, right? You saw what happened Wednesday.
Yeah.
What do you want, and what next for you all? What can I support? And I say what you want, like what can I support your needs? So what next?
Well, for me, as a mother, what I want for my kids, I want for everybody else's kids, right? Jobs. They don't have any jobs. And that is the main problem, right? Because they don't take a CPEP, they turn on URP. You know, we need jobs in the different communities for the young people and them. You know, at least they could do something, they could still have an income coming in. You know, if it's every fortnight, if it's every month, you know, something. Because with this piece now, right? With this piece will bring, you know, more a positive outlook on the youths and them. You know, everybody happy to see each other, you know, because for that peace walk, what's get stopped Wednesday. And, you know, as far as I see with my eyes, it was a very, you know, it was a lot of people didn't see each other from, you know, a good while, who hug up, you know, and who was real happy, you know, that unite, you know, just to bring back the love in the community, the different community.
But okay, but all right, because I say it's nothing new, and I'm damping this. No, even before me, it had walks before me.
Yeah.
Right? But I know I hosted one with two of my colleagues in 2002. As part of CSP, we did one in 2015. And that in between those, and then you see men hugging up.
Yeah.
Men say, oh God, men taking pictures. Look at in Rock City, are here, are there. And then, like that, shooting start back.
Yeah.
Like that, killing start back. You know? I hear with the job issue, but I think it has to be more than that, and I'll tell you something. Right? Over the years doing this work, I've come to realize that the work, we had candlelight think about when they pull out the two schoolboys from, remember that?
Yeah.
We had a candlelight vigil up by Our Lady of Lavantil. Everybody came up. That time with Project Reason and them.
Right.
Everybody came up. I light candle in my hand. Light our photos with me. And people from John, all of you come up and lighting candle for them little boys and them. Then right after, killing again. They burn down this one house. They do that. Now, I'm saying, over the years doing this work, I've come to understand that, yes, peace walk. Yes, candlelight vigil. Yes, talking or whatever the case may be. But it must be sustained.
Right.
And when I say sustained, not a sustained peace walk or a sustained candlelight vigil, but engagement with the youth. I worked CSP for 5 years, Citizen Security Program. And I'm going to tell you something I noticed in the community. Once you show up, important. Once you show up, how that song in politicians, how that song in MPs. Once you show up, and I'm going to tell you something, Linnell, I could get really emotional with this, right? There is what we want in our communities.
Yes.
To be respected,
Correct.
to be seen, and to be heard. And when we're not heard, and we're not seen, and we're not respected, chaos does happen.
Yes.
Right? What we also want is opportunity. Right? Now, Linnell break it down to 10 days, but now we want 30 days, not 10. Opportunities for sustainable living. I'm going to tell you something. When I was about 18 or probably 19, somewhere about that age, and I'm getting at 10 days.
Yeah.
And a partner of mine, we didn't understand it. He had no ID card, and they tell him, work and you'll get paid still. Which we didn't realize he was a ghost.
Right. Yeah.
He was a ghost.
Yeah.
Then that time it was at Salvatore Building. And they tell us, go down to Salvatore Building to query it now. And we going up in this elevator, and both of us planning what we're going to tell the people by the desk. Right? I never forget that day, Linnell. And I seen it as it was. An Indian man stand up in the elevator behind us. I don't know the man. He hearing us as two little boys.
Yeah.
He said, where's your age? I told him. Where's your age? I told him. Hear what that man said? Only too young to be running down URP. Get out of that. Now listen. I don't know the guy.
Yeah.
Never saw him. But I took that to heart and I say, that is interesting. Go, my mother work project. My mother work special works. I'm not condemning those social programs. Right?
Yeah.
But we don't want where we grandmother work special works, we mother work project, we work URP, this one works CPEP, and now what pops up pure, I know what they call it now, pops or something so, right? We have to find a way to create sustainable living. But guess what? You can't do that.
Yes.
I can't do that. Because we don't have the resources. So we need the state.
Yes.
We need the state, the government of Trinidad and Tobago to step in and create sustainable opportunities. Because I used to argue them fellas on the block. I say, hey, don't tell me you're hungry. That's why you're killing. Come used to tell me, boy, you're not to eat. I say, the only way I will accept that you're hungry and you're killing is when you done kill the man, you dose him with salt and black pepper and you eat him. If you're not eating who you're shooting, don't tell me what you're hungry. That is not a response for hunger. That's what I used to say. No? Who could vex with me? No problem. I say that. Right? And that is why I had loved what CSP was doing. And you know that too. CSP was creating sustainable living for the communities. And CSP was also creating opportunities where, you remember all the football competition, all the sports, right? Where all the communities across Trinidad, and we used to bring in from Tobago, right? And people, CSP Facebook page still up. Go and check it out. It's Citizen Security Program. All the community come together, right? Literally, no bottling, pelting, nobody shooting. You remember when you used to have Christmas on the Hill?
Yeah, I did.
If you know, I vex that stuff, boy.
Yeah.
If you know, that was, we like to cuss the police. Christmas on the Hill was run by the Hearts and Minds, TTPS.
Yep.
Hearts and Minds. Why we don't bring back? We used to support that too. I went up there and I see, Linnell, them fellas on top of the hill. Nobody coming down but the wives and the children playing and having fun in Sugrim Trace. Again, you're wrong my age. I know on a Sunday, think about when you're small, on a Sunday, what it used to have in our communities.
You mean on a Sunday?
Yeah.
It used to have Sunday school. We used to have Sunday school.
What used to go?
We used to get, we just call it the vanilla cookie. We always get vanilla cookie.
Okay. No, I talk about like in the afternoons.
Yeah.
Most communities, there are little football and
cricket,
everything. And then blocko.
Yeah, blocko, yeah.
And then blocko. You leaving from one community to go to the next community.
Yeah.
We living up in Desperately Crescent and going down in the quarry by Beverly Hills because that block in the basketball court. Yeah. It's a block across on all the sides. That block all about the place. We all that gone.
Yeah.
So we listen.
It's a bring back love.
So would you all do that work again?
Yes, we will.
More organized this time.
More organized, yes.
What help all you need to have that work pull off?
Well, as I told you before, we need, if we could get all the support.
Like what? What kind of support?
What
kind of support you need?
First of all, the approval, right? Because I know it have people, right? Example, who did a letter, waited for approval, and they never get the approval. So I will do the letter, right? I could do the letter, if somebody else could do the letter, right? And just to make sure that we get it approved.
So what about if we have some established NGOs within the East Port of Spain community?
Okay.
Right? Like the girl Nikki.
Okay.
Right? Her NGO. And if you could talk to her, it have a lot of women's organization within East Port of Spain and probably because they registered.
Right.
Right? If they could probably write on your behalf that we have so it's not just Peace Foundation TT, because I've seen people posting all kind of crazy stuff on social media that these are political, oh God, we're sick in this country. But if you could have it like a kind of like a umbrella, a collective now, so not just we give Nikki and this one and that one, but 3 or 4 or 5 recognize, right? Even self, probably that Roots Foundation, I don't know, but recognize organizations saying that, hey, we hosting this. Right? And the walk you always having on Wednesday, it was from Piccadilly, just around the block itself?
It was supposed to be from Piccadilly, Nelson Street, Duncan Street,
just
John.
Come up.
Yeah, like rest around the area.
So we could plan it properly, plan a proper route, right? Because as I said, we have experience in that. It's not one walk, it is 2 walks, and then I participated in other walks. So, but since Wednesday, what have you been up to, Miss Lady?
Well, at my mosque, at Jamat Mosque.
Jamat Masjid.
Jamat Masjid, we came you know, we came together to form a community football match at the Jamat inside the compound.
In Jama Masjid?
Yes, which was the Thursday.
That is on Queen Street.
Yes.
Queen and
wrong
Piccadilly.
bridge, yes.
Right, so the
big-
most on the.
Yes.
So that football.
Yes.
Where
yes.
you say with the community, you know?
Yeah, the community, you know, it had boys from Duncan Street, Nelson Street, Simple Street, and they come together. Yeah, it was very good. Yeah. Yeah.
Serious?
Yeah.
Can't stop the peace, boy.
Yeah. Yep.
So even like Jama Masjid,
Yeah.
get them involved.
Yes.
So Duncan came out.
Yes.
Who else?
Nelson Street.
Nelson.
Simple Street.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mangroves.
Listen, as I say, I talked about this on the show already. You remember when Kmart used to have football in Simple Street?
Simple Street, yeah.
And then Hearts and Minds
Hearts and Minds, yeah.
ran a league in Simple Street
Yes.
too.
Yeah.
So we talk about sports.
Correct. Yeah, it used to have it used to have a competition inside the complex.
Yeah.
Yeah. Small goals competition. Yeah.
Hi, so now, time that flies so fast on this show,
Yeah.
I want to give you an opportunity to speak to the nation. I know you have something prepared,
Yes.
right?
I do.
Now, I'm giving you
No, it's short and sweet. It's short and sweet.
and you ain't both in the police.
Nah. Them ain't involved. Nah. You both for the police.
Because we love the police, you know.
Yeah.
How about time we talk about things that the police do in our communities? Hearts and Minds, you know, the IIT, look, because they're always involved.
Yeah.
It's just, unfortunately, we've seen a different kind of involvement now. But
Right.
So, I want to give Lynelle the floor to make her maiden speech.
Yes. I have it short and sweet.
Right?
Our event is built on the belief that peace grows with different communities. Come together with respect and understanding by celebrating our diversity and working towards goals. We create a space where everyone can contribute to the betterment of all. Together we move forward stronger, unite, and commit to building a more inclusive future. This event is about more than celebration. It's about unity when different communities meet in peace. We all grow. Let's come together to share ideas, support each other, and work for a better tomorrow for everyone. When communities stand together, everyone raises. Join us as we build bridges and create a better future for all. Thank you.
Oh, good God! Lynelle for Prime Minister. Whoa.
Yeah.
Subhanallah.
Alhamdulillah.
Viewers.
Yep.
I had to close off. I don't know how to close off this shit. No, listen. I don't like it, you know, they're trying to make me cry. I like that big man,
Cry.
I don't cry, auntie. I like that big man. Big man don't cry.
Yeah, we can cry.
Nah, boy, that was
Yeah.
super. Ay. Lynelle, listen, I don't like what you try to do with it. You tell me I have a little speech to say.
That's small speech.
That is not small speech. That ain't small, alhamdulillah. What I'm moving, an insightful conversation. I want to thank our special guest, Lynelle.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I really want to thank you for being here. I
Yes.
think the viewers, after hearing that, they may say, more, we want more. May Allah continue to strengthen our faith and guide us on the straight path.
Yes.
If you have been touched by that speech, remember, guidance is a mercy from Allah. Seek knowledge and ask questions and reflect on the beauty of Islam. If you want to share, well, I feel I want to share the story. Now, if you want to share your story, contact me, brother MTMart 479-4510. And if you want to sponsor Islam Choose Me and Linnell,
Yes.
after that speech, sponsors coming in like that. The phone,
Alhamdulillah.
right now the phone only ringing. If you want to sponsor Islam Choose Me or any other program on IBN, contact Brother Hasib Majid at 795-5900. Join us again next Sunday at 9 a.m. for another episode of Islam Choose Me, because every path to Islam is a story worth sharing. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
Less than 1% of the ummah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam nowadays pray Fajr in the masjid. And what did Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam say? He said, وَلَوْ عَلِمَ النَّاسُ مَا فِي الْعَتَمَةِ وَالصُّبْحِ لَأَتَوْهُمَا وَلَوْ حَبْوَةً. If people only knew the reward of praying Fajr and Isha in the masjid, coming to Fajr Salat and Isha Salat, they would come crawling. Crawling. What would make you crawl from your house to Lakimba Mosque? Ask yourself. Let's understand. Let's read between the lines of the hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Rasulullah is saying sallallahu alaihi wasallam, if you knew the reward of Fajr Salah and Isha Salah, you would come even if you had to crawl. You would come on your hands and knees. What would make you? Ask yourself. If I say to you, Habibi Allah, if you come crawling from your house, I'm going to give you $5. Will you come? If I make an announcement, anyone that comes crawling from his house to the mosque will take $5. Will anyone come? Crawling? No. If I say $1,000 in Australia, probably, nah, man, are you serious? Who cares? No, I'm not going to come crawling from my house. But if I say $1 million, ya Baba, you will find Sydney like a zoo. Sah? Why? Every $1 million, like I'll come on my head. $1 million. Sah wa la? Rasulullah is saying, if you knew the reward of Fajr, you would come crawling. What does that mean? What does that mean? It means simply that Salat al-Fajr